Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The Carmelo Anthony murder trial has just been concluded. The jury brought forth a verdict of guilty to the Texas teen for his stabbing and subsequent murder of Austin Metcalf, a fellow teen. Now, of course, I've been following this case as closely as I can, and frankly, it was without a doubt one of the worst cases of DEI that I'd ever seen. I mean, this thing was a joke and a very cruel one. Now, of course, you got to look at the facts of the case. Now, there were 15 witnesses who testified during the trial, eyewitnesses to the account. And frankly, it was a mess. 15 eyewitnesses saw Karmelo Anthony do it. Several security cameras that were posted around saw that he did it. And yet, what was the typical defense? He essentially said, oh, it was self-defense. I mean, you admit that Karmelo Anthony, and we're not talking about the former NBA player, but this was a joke, and a very cruel joke, because once again, apparently, black privilege just didn't come through. The threats of riots, and I feel really bad for the jurors. I really feel badly because I don't believe there was one single solitary black juror on there, because it would have absolutely ruined the trial. The toxic empathy, or this lack of, oh, I don't want to send a brother to jail. Well, duh. I mean, you'd send him to jail if he killed one of your kids or someone you loved. But oh no, because as one of the idiotic, stupid black protesters said during the protests outside of the courthouse, a good cracker, the only good cracker's a dead cracker. Now, how freaking stupid is that? That is stupid. And I'm willing to bet if this guy calls himself a born-again Christian, it makes it even worse. Because it's poor representation of the true kingdom of God. And the DEI lawyers and everything else that was involved with this case was just a mess. And now what's going to really be happening to all that money that the GoFundMe for him raised? What's going to happen to the money? I mean, do we know what that money was spent on? I mean, what? Cars, a house, whatever? And yet, this kid was found guilty, and anybody with half a brain knew it. It was almost what you could call an open and shut case. Now we get to see what happens in the sentencing phase. And for the jurors the jurors of that trial, I feel badly for them, because I'm like clockwork. I am willing to bet the farm that these people will be, their names will be leaked, they will be doxxed, they will be found out, and they will be harassed and threatened and whatever else. This is a perfect example of why black privilege, and that's exactly what I call it. Black privilege, just for the sake of clarification of definition, is black folks committing all kinds of crimes, getting away with all kinds of, I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, you name it. Robbery, murder, whatever, because they want to play the victim card and the race card at the same time. And DEI lawyers and DEI everything, including DEI pastors, which really makes me nauseous and want to puke, were defending this kid. Dear God in heaven. Well, there's going to be more on this I'm going to take issue with, but for now, let's see what happens in the next phase of the trial.